What up? It's your boy Uriah for the Hub of Fantasy Football and my co-host Foley.
Hello, it's Foley. No bye weeks for Foley, although some podcast hosts decide to take a bye.
Yeah, Evan is on his bye-nado. He's out this week, so we're going to move forward. Do we have any?
We have a sponsor.
Let's hit it.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Jordan Hudson, girlfriend of Bill Belichick.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the latest, but there's some leaked audio of her, let's say, critiquing the graphic that Bill Belichick has ready for his show. And she's saying, well, do you really need to say you should keep them out of the end zone? I mean, obviously, every defense should keep them out of the end zone. And Belichick was trying to explain, well, this offense is going to get into the red zone, so it's a matter of tightening up and it's just like going through. Here's all the different ways we can make your show better. It's really intense. So maybe that's what our podcast could use too.
Little Jennifer Hudson.
Not Jennifer Hudson. Is that what I said?
I think that's what you said.
Jordan Hudson.
Jordan Hudson. Okay, I thought you was going his with the Bill Belichick going. Yeah.
There's a lot of that. He was, if you say so.
All right. Well, believe it or not, we have a special segment that we may or may not like. I don't know, but let's get it started. And there we go. It's today's game show.
Please don't sue us, Price is Right.
And I wasn't going to. Today's game show, Would You Do It? So we're going to go back in time. It is the draft, and we're going to start with quarterbacks.
Oof.
Would you rather draft Jordan Love or T-Law?
Oh.
Don't look it up. Do you know who's leading?
I'm sure Jordan Love is leading by a bit. It's close, I imagine, but Jordan Love is leading. I would shoot. It's close in my head too. I think I would lean Jordan Love.
Okay. Another quarterback one. This is going to get you. Now, remember, start of the season. Jaden Daniels or Jackson Dart.
Start of the season, yeah, Jaden Daniels. I mean, assuming I don't know that Jaden Daniels is going to keep getting hurt. And Jackson Dart could still, like, the way he plays, he's going to get hurt too.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, I think, is still the better fantasy player.
Do you know who's leading?
Probably Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
All right. For running backs, would you... Oh, everybody's stuff's going off. Mm-hmm. Would you draft Cam Skattebo or Saquon Barkley?
I would draft Saquon Barkley. I know.
Thank you for being honest.
But I would still absolutely draft Saquon Barkley. Real quick, I will say this might be a good buy low opportunity for Saquon.
Absolutely. Can you believe Skattebo has more yards than Saquon?
I can. Yeah. I mean, it's been pretty bad for Saquon and Skattebo, but just to say, and we'll talk games later,
yeah,
but
Saquon,
Skattebo, Tracy is starting to get more involved.
And saying that, we'll get into it. I don't want to
That's fair.
Yeah. Second running back, Breece Hall or Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Is that crazy that Breece Hall has more yards than Derrick Henry?
It is, and he's I think
Bizarro
Breece will continue to do okay.
Yep.
Unfortunately, but I'm backing Henry to have a good second half of the year.
All right, this one I found interesting. Wide receivers, Devontae Smith or Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen. I would. Yeah. I don't know.
I would have to.
I don't know who's leading.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I mean, Devontae Smith. Yeah.
Yeah. I think still. I take that back now. Knowing what I know now, I would go Devontae first. Keenan Allen had a good first couple of weeks, but then he kind of fell off.
All right. This one's going to get you, and I love this one. Trey Tucker or Justin Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson.
Who's leading?
Trey Tucker.
That's right. That's wild.
This is a good moment to say. Do we have any more on this game? Or
we got two tight ends.
Okay, we got tight ends.
Yes.
I have a thought on this note, but we can do the tight ends first.
All right. Would you draft Jake Ferguson or Sam Laporta?
Yeah. Honestly, I had those two closer than a lot of people did, but Laporta is still, yeah.
This one I found interesting. Would you rather have Dalton Kincaid or Dallas Goedert?
Kincaid. who has been hurt. But,
Goddard's leading.
Yeah, and knowing what I know now, I would rather have Goddard than Kincaid rest of the season as well. Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And it makes me think of a point I wanted to make today. When you're listening to us and thinking about stuff, listen, it's easy to say, well, they got this wrong. They got that wrong.
Yeah.
And
probably 70% of what we're saying is going to be wrong.
I don't know about 70%. We're going to get some things wrong. But here's the thing. There is a difference in process and outcome, and process, for my money, is always the more important thing. You might be someone who says, totally hypothetically here, I'm in a super flex league and I'm doing great with just one quarterback because I put in Jake Tongas in the super flex and he outscored Matthew Stafford. Therefore, this is a good strategy. I'm proving this works. No, you got a little lucky, bud.
You got a lot lucky.
The reality is, like, the thing to think about with fantasy, start sits, or drafting for that matter, if the season played out or the game played out 100 times, what is the most common thing to happen? That's what we're shooting for.
Well, and also to that point, if you go in and you know what you know, you got to stick with it. You can't. Thankfully, I'm 2-5, but I was 0-4.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to stay the course. It may not pan out, and I probably won't win anything this year, but
trust the process.
I have to stay the course.
Absolutely.
You got anything else?
No, that's it. Just don't get too cute.
Yeah, just do what you know. Also, a little PSA for this episode. It is by NATO. And look, it's going to be, we're going to be like, no, I wouldn't start him, but you're probably going to have to.
You're going to have to.
Yeah. So, that's just putting it out there.
On that note, just a couple of general things on the by NATO, by apocalypse, whatever you want to call it. First of all, here are a list of some notable players that are going to be on bye this week that you'll be missing sorely. Trey McBride, who is currently the tight end 2 on the year.
I was really wrong on that take.
Yeah, you sure were, bud. Jahmyr Gibbs, who is currently RB4. Marvin Harrison Jr., currently wide receiver 34. Sam Laporta is tight end 7. Jared Goff is QB 11. Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver 3. Trevor Lawrence, QB 12. Still a top 12 QB, by the way.
Yeah.
I take back what I said about Love. I'm still going Trevor Lawrence. Travis Etienne Jr. is RB16. Ashton Genty, RB13. Kyron Williams, RB9. Puka Nacua, wide receiver 4. He probably wouldn't have played even if they played. Matthew Stafford, QB10. Sam Darnold, QB13. Jackson Smith and Jigba, wide receiver 1. Ken Walker, RB24. And Zach Charbonnet, RB34. Those are a lot of people out. I don't have someone for everyone, but as we go through the games today, I'm going to introduce you to Foley's Bonanza. Come on down to the Bonanza, and we've got some desperation starts for you today. Play that banjo.
I love it.
We've got some real desperation dart throw plays for you today that I will have for most of these players. There are a few that I will skip, but for most of these players, I will have. If you have him, here's your alternative this week. Here is this guy you can scoop up on waivers. Everyone on the Bonanza is less than 30% owned in most leagues.
And also on your Bonanza, it's probably going to be just a week play.
Absolutely.
Just one week. This week. That's it. So let's start week 8, Thursday's games. Vikings versus the Charger. Vikings, who you starting?
Well, unfortunately, Carson Wentz is still
starting.
Yeah, which doesn't make me.
Look, I'm happy for that because this week I'm playing Foley.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Makes me pretty sad, though, because I was kind of
hoping
for sure.
You got to start Justin Jefferson.
Got to start Justin Jefferson. He's still very good.
This week, Mason, you have to start.
Yeah, look, Jordan Mason. Yeah, Aaron Jones is coming back this week.
Scared about that.
I'm not too worried about it. I think Jordan Mason has done enough that he will remain the lead back. Aaron Jones is going to mix in for sure. Mason's not going to have the same number of snaps he had last week.
Yeah.
But I think he's still the feature back.
I think that's going to turn into a touchdown-dependent role on both of them.
That could be the case. That's what I was always afraid of with Mason, was that he would be touchdown-dependent. I will say, I only have one boom bust this week, and that's at wide receiver. And bust of the week at wide receiver is Jordan Addison. He is consensus wide receiver 23. I'm kicking him back 5 spots to outside of the top 28 wide receivers.
You're probably right on that.
Yeah, so he's still flex play.
All right, so Chargers. Herbert, Allen. Are we look, the wide receiver situation there, I'm always going to say this until we get a definitive. It's a toss-up on all three of them because they're all three like 400, 340, 360. Sure. So just keep that in mind. You got anybody you just love?
I'm getting turned on by Gadsden at tight end.
Listen, and I know what a lot of you are going to say. You should have watched when we were ranking players. We knocked it out of the park on some of those.
We both like Gadsden a lot. Especially you. I think you liked him more than I did. But we both liked him a lot. And I'm excited. No. Hold on. You were more in the Will Dissly camp. I was the Gadsden preacher.
No, I like Gadsden. What I was saying, there's two of them, Will Dissly and Cade Otton. I both like those guys because of last year. But anyway.
Yeah. We were both right. Yeah, I mean, this week, all three of the wide receivers you can start.
Yeah.
Options are slim for sure.
And
the running back situation?
Is Gadsden on your Bonanza?
He's not actually on my Bonanza.
I would get him. If he's out there, pick him up for this week. At least.
He's definitely in consideration. He would have. I only had 2 tight ends I did on Bonanza. He would have been the third.
Gotcha. Let's move on to the Dolphins versus the Falcons. Dolphins, who you got?
Well, you know who I forgot to put in the Bonanza, but I'm sure there's somebody I could fit in for him. And that is Malik Washington. If you are super desperate, there is a world that works out.
Are you going to die on this hill like you did Ray last week? Last year, I mean,
kind of.
Because we all see today how the Ray train went down.
I said last week the Ray McLeod era is over. As far as I'm concerned, I pretty much predicted that he was going to get cut.
Ray is your best fan. Your top fan is right here.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not a fan. Here's the thing. If you listen to what I said about Ray last year, at some point we should explain to all of our new fans the Ray situation.
Oh, goodness.
Maybe next week. But all that to say, Malik Washington is a very, very risky play. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I'll tell you what. He's my Puka Nacua Bonanza play.
Okay. All right.
If you have Puka Nacua and you need a spot start, or Devontae Adams, let's say either of those two, plug in Malik Washington instead. His ceiling is 0. But I think he'll do better. Actually, his ceiling is not 0. His ceiling's better.
His
floor.
Yes.
Excuse me. His floor is...
ceiling is 0 too.
His floor is 5. His ceiling is 30 points.
Okay.
With Darren Waller now hurt too, and Jalen Waddle hurt too. I don't know if either of them are going to play.
See, I didn't know about Waddle.
Waddle is banged up.
Okay. I would say A-Chain is going to be a start. Of course, this is if they're playing. A-Chain's always a smash, and if Waddle plays, then he's a smash. To me.
Sure. If he plays, sure. I don't disagree.
All right. Falcons. What you got?
Fire up. First of all, I couldn't boom Bijan Robinson because he is consensus RB1, but if I could...
That's who you would boom?
Oh, my God. I think he is just going to eat up so much. We might have like a record fantasy game for Bijan Robinson this week.
So saying that, I would say if you have a running back that's on bye and Algiers out there,
I thought about putting Algier in the Bonanza.
He's probably taken.
That's the thing. His ownership is a little too high for me to put him in the Bonanza. But if you have Algier, he's worth flexing this week because that's the only thing that I think will stop Bijan from having a record game is if he just doesn't use enough or get used enough, and Algier's in there, he can have a good game. This Miami defense isn't going to be able to stop them. The running backs on the ground or running backs through the air.
I would say Penix this week, London, and Pitts.
Yeah. What about Mooney? Darnell Mooney. What are you thinking?
Man, I want to say yes, but I just get brought back from Penix's
It's kind of where I am too.
8 passes to just Drake London and nobody else on the team. And that's what I'm scared of.
That's kind of where I am. Yeah,
I think he's good,
reluctant.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm skeptical of Darnell Mooney still. I want to see a little bit more. But I was always so skeptical of him last year, and he kept doing well. So I might be the wrong person to ask.
All right, so let's move on to the next game. The Jets versus the Bengals. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Jets, who you got?
The Jets, I have a couple.
Oh, there's no way you have a couple.
I sure do.
Oh,
I
my
have
Lord.
some Bonanza. Come on down to the Bonanza.
Okay.
If you have, let's see, who is, as I do, Trevor Lawrence on bye this week.
Are you start?
Tyrod Taylor, if I can get him on waivers.
Please give me. Thank you, Lord. Oh,
Tyrod Taylor is my guy if I can get him.
Wow. Talk about scraping the barrel.
As Justin Fields has been benched.
Imagine that. I'm sure somebody is shocked.
Oh, sorry, James.
James, man, look.
Man, I hope I want to know how much James is going to bet on Tyrod Taylor.
Look, from one person to another, James, I'm just going to tell you, throwing all your fab at a quarterback is not the right play. I'm just going to tell you that.
But so that's one of my Bonanza picks. He's not the only Bonanza pick.
On this team?
You on the Jets.
Oh, wow.
You will like this one, though, because if you have Sam Laporta,
Mason Taylor
is your play.
That's a good play.
Pick him up. Plug him in. That's your replacement for Sam Laporta this week.
Look, the only person I'm starting is Hall, and that's it.
Breece Hall's a very good play this week. He is a lock starter. This is another, this defense is such trash. That's the thing.
Yes.
That's why I'm targeting all these Jets players. Against the Bengals, absolutely. Breece Hall's going to eat. Mason Taylor's going to eat.
The Bengals give a lot of points to tight ends.
They do.
Just saying.
They do. That's my point.
Bengals. Look, I'm so happy I drafted all the Bengals. So for me, it's everybody. What? Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I mean, look, I said it last week. Flacco understands the assignment, which is just to put the ball in the general vicinity of Jamar Chase
and T. Higgins.
Good things will a little bit if Chase
if
Chase is double covered, okay, we'll toss it over to T. Higgins.
Hey,
but
I will say Chase Brown, a quiet 100 yards on 11 carries.
Yeah,
killed it.
It was everything is working well for the Flacco experience. At some point, things will change.
Absolutely, they will,
because he is Joe Flacco.
Yes, he's going to have about 4 or 5 great games, and it's going to go. So,
but it might not be this week.
I'm praying it's not so, because I got to beat Foley. So moving
we'll
on,
have the same record if you do.
I know it'd be so great. All right, moving on. The next game, the Browns versus the Pats. And, man, the Browns are sneaky good this year. I mean, I know the record doesn't show it, but eluding all that, I mean, yeah, barring all that, Judkins is the only person I'm starting. Maybe Fannin.
Fannon's not like you have to start him, but if you've got some desperation at tight end, he's worth considering. And, yeah, that's it. Stay away from the wide receivers.
The Patriots, man. I think look, Drake May, man. Great May. Quarterback.
Is, in our chopped league, which I'm still alive in, by the way.
Surprise.
Number 1 scorer 2 weeks in a row. It probably ends this week because of apocalypse. I am going to be struggling, but
it was funny to see the top 4. I'm sorry to get on this. It was funny to see, was there 4 or 5 people left?
Yeah, there's 5 left.
And everybody was 160 or something. It was everybody was just loaded.
Yeah. We're getting to that point of the year.
That's interesting.
Except Joe, who I think had 83, and that's why he got chopped.
I don't think he had 80. I think he had 60 something.
Poor Joe.
I may be mixing this up with James' league score.
James did poorly as well. Sorry, James. But where was I going with that? What are we talking?
I think you were going to go to the bye. He doesn't have a bye.
Oh, Drake May. Well, yes, he doesn't have a bye. And I had this earlier in the season. I was like, at some point, I want to get, Josh Allen. Really, I was like, I want Josh Allen on my chop league before the year's over. I might just ride Drake May all the way as far as he'll take me.
I would be okay with that.
Now, that said, I am benching him for Baker this week because Cleveland defense versus New Orleans defense. So I'll ride with Baker, but I don't think I'm going to go after any higher level quarterback at this point. I'm comfortable with the Mayfield duo.
I got you. Where are we standing on the wide receivers?
Well, if you're a customer of the Bonanza this week, if you have Jackson Smith and Jigba, plug in Kayshon Boutte.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Been on him all year, baby.
And I think you can start Diggs as well.
Diggs is leading the team.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And then Henry, even though he has slowed down a little.
He sure has.
You still got to, I think, as long as May's running this train, you got to put him on there.
And you know what? Ramondre Stevenson, start him. RB2.
Okay. All right.
Last week, it went to, Henderson just barely factored into the game
Henderson,
at all. It was all Ramondre.
Henderson is number 3 on the team in rushing, behind Drake May. All right, so we'll move on to the Giants versus the Eagles. Giants, who you got?
Scatterboo, although I'm getting a little nervous about how much longer it lasts.
Listen, everybody, and there's a few running backs like this, but I specifically want to talk about Scatterboo because I hear it. Oh, Scatterboo's great. He's great. Listen, 15 for 80 is not great. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying it's
productive.
Good. It's productive. But if you were just getting 80 yards, no touchdowns on a few runs, it's all that means is your opportunities are low and you're playing better, worse defenses, and that you're able to get those yards.
I mean, look, I think what it comes down to with him and Tyrone Tracy is Scatterboo will be the safer play every week.
Yeah.
Tracy will have the higher upside because he's the one who can break off a long one to take to the house. Yeah. Wandale, I guess.
Wandale, yes.
Yeah.
Once again, love Wandale.
Yeah. I remember you being very dismissive in the off season when I was like, look, they're trying different things with Wandale. They're moving him all over the field. I'm interested in how this goes. I
didn't like it, but it's working.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the enigma of the Eagles.
I was very happy with what they did last week.
Are we throwing or are we running? What
Please
are we doing?
Just throw.
The whole game. Just do it. Do it.
I meant to bring this up last week, though. I thought that was a really good matchup for A.J. Brown because, look, we talk a lot about the Minnesota defense and how exotic they are and confusing they are. But in that matchup specifically, the reality is Philadelphia's offense is basically a high school offense. It is so rudimentary,
but it has such a high ceiling. It can just blow up.
Absolutely,
but that's what's crazy.
But my point with that would have been, if you're not going through advanced reads and it's all very rudimentary, the disguise stuff is less important because you're not even paying attention to some of that. Yes. And at the end of the day, you're still going to end up in a situation where A.J. Brown is one-on-one with Jeffrey Okudah.
And he wins.
Every time.
Yes.
Jeffrey Okudah should not be in the NFL at this point. As a Lions fan, I can promise you that.
Former first-round pick.
Former top 5 pick.
Who's 3, I think.
Number 2 or 3 overall.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and he has been so bad his entire career. And you put him one-on-one with A.J. Brown, whatever disguise you put behind it, that's still what happens at the end of some of those plays.
Yeah.
If you just throw it to A.J. Brown, guess what happens?
And look, what's the offensive coordinator?
For
Eagles.
I can't remember his name. It's
whoever you are. I know you're listening because you need help.
Yeah, he's bad.
Listen, if you throw the passes, it loosens the line and the linebackers up to where Saquon can run and Jalen. So how about you try that instead of just 80 rushing attempts and 3 passing attempts?
Absolutely. Just keep doing what you did last week all year, please. All year.
I agree.
It has nothing to do with fantasy at all. It's not that I want to beat Uriah this week. It's just I think this is what you should do.
Well, it's more entertaining.
Yeah,
like we said last week, the Eagles is a terrible game to watch.
Absolutely.
Unless they did like they did last week.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on. The Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Who you got?
Well, for the Bills, Josh Allen. James Cook. I know he was a little disappointing the last time we saw him. I'm kind of hyped on. I'm really excited to have him in Chopped. I feel like he might save me in Chopped.
I think, and I like the Bills, so I kind of pay attention to this. He starts the year out kind of okay, and then he builds.
He turns on the Jets.
Yes.
You know, the last thing we saw from the Bills, if Evan were here, he would be saying what he said to me off air last week, which is that he's second guessing whether Josh Allen is even good. I don't think that's fair at all. I think Josh Allen
great.
He is maybe the best quarterback in the league still.
Yes.
I think where he is struggling, though, and where this team is struggling, if you remember last year, Buffalo was going through some slumps until they signed or traded for Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
And that really changed things for them. Their offense took things to the next level when they traded for Amari Cooper. They didn't replace him this year.
No,
Joshua Palmer, like, that's not doing it.
Well, the thing is, Coleman and Shakir, one of them has to step up and be a number one, not a number three.
And I don't think either of them can. I don't think they have it in their range of outcomes.
I thought Coleman could this year, but I was wrong. They're both number three wide receivers.
Yeah.
I like both of them saying that. So
watch out for them to make some moves at the trade deadline again, because that's what they're missing.
Once again, you start Kincaid.
If he plays, I mean, he's still hurt.
Yeah, if not, what's his face?
Dawson Knox. Throwing him out there?
Yes. All right, Carolina. Bryce Young is quietly good.
But he's hurt. So guess what?
Oh.
If you have Jared Goff and you need a Bonanza play.
Or if you have Bryce Young.
Bonanza play or Bryce Young. Yes, true. Andy Dalton is your guy.
Ooh, the Red Rocket. What do you say? What do you say about, you've always said this about the Red Rocket?
This is the ginger theory.
Yep, there it is.
So I
didn't want to offend our fellow redhead.
Were you a redhead once upon a time?
No. Okay. I'm just being mean.
Yeah, the ginger theory for our new fans, for those who are not familiar. There can only be one good ginger at a time playing quarterback.
Yes.
And the one ginger just takes all the good.
The Highlander rule.
Yeah, there can only be one. And they're really, like, Sam Darnold has been it so far. Carson Wentz has been out there struggling because Sam Darnold
is it.
Yes, he's had all of but nobody out gingers the Red Rocket. Okay, so it's a good thing oh man, I messed up. I should have had Sam Darnold as the Bonanza.
Surely he's on rosters more than Andy Dalton though.
No, I mean Sam Darnold. Like, I should have had Andy Dalton as replacement for Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold's also off this week. But anyways, I said what I said. I didn't do a replacement for Sam Darnold. So if you have Sam Darnold, also Andy Dalton is your pick. What I am saying to you now is Sam Darnold is off. Carson Wentz is going to play, but he's whatever. He sucks.
Ooh, or does it transfer to him because now he was the first one?
Are you forgetting just how ginger Andy Dalton is?
He's the ginger.
Skip right over Carson Wentz.
He is white as a sheet.
That's right. The Red Rocket rides again, my friends.
Oh, it's so scary. All right, what are we doing about running back? That is what?
Start either of them.
Hey, look, coach of the Panthers, sit Hubbard. Let Rico cook, baby.
I'm beginning to buy into that. Last week I was still a little skeptical.
Well, we said it before. Hubbard is your tight end running back. He's going to get you 8 points.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
That's right. Rico, this was the first game of the season where they both played and Rico did look like the better running back.
Yes.
The rest of the year, when they were both on the field, Chuba looked better. That was not the case this time. I think if it's one more week of that, then Rico might start getting a really big role. For now, I think it remains a split backfield, and you can flex either of them.
And you know what? I'm going to say is you start in Tet. Absolutely. Yeah. And then Xavier Legette.
Ooh, I can't do it. I can't do it. So sorry, Xavier. I love you, but I'd go Jalen Coker before I went Xavier Legette.
Interesting. All right, so let's move. I really wouldn't use Xavier Legette. I was just joking. Moving on, the Bears and the Ravens. Swift? ?
Hey, Swift's.
He did good last week, but I mean,
this is what we talked about last week. Of his usage is going down and his efficiency is going up. Mm-hmm. I've decided I'm glad his usage is going down because he is just, with the smaller workload, he's so much more explosive. This is great. It's good for him. It's good for Kyle Monangai. It's giving Detroit. It's giving Gibbs and Montgomery.
Don't start that. That is nothing like them.
Which reminds me, if you have Ashton Genty, Kyle Monangai, like that bowling ball, stick him in there. I mean, he's getting close to half the snaps now.
What are you doing with the wide receiver position?
Well, if you have a Amon-Ra St. Brown, plug in. This is like Malik Washington level, floor ceiling play. Luka Burton.
Are you worried any bit about Odunze?
No.
Just a bad week?
2 bad weeks in a row, to be fair. But I still see Odunze as, like, he's going to be the red zone target still.
Okay.
And I think they're spreading the ball around more, and that's great. Colson Loveland's going to get more involved. Cole Kmet's hurt. But I still think Odunze has taken enough of a step that you can trust him.
All right. Let's talk about the Ravens. I think what I read is Lamar's not playing this week either.
I hadn't gotten an update on that. I wasn't sure.
I think he's still not playing.
Okay. So it's Cooper Rush.
Are you starting Flowers?
I guess.
Are you starting anybody on this team?
Derrick Henry. I think.
You mean
Chicago's defense has not been good.
Do you mean the formerly washed?
He was never washed.
He is washed out.
I mean, look, Chicago's...
Look, I was wrong about Laporta. I'm going to be right this week. Derrick Henry should retire.
Stop it.
Retire.
Stop it.
Hot take.
Chicago's run defense is pretty bad. And so I think this is a good get-right spot for
somebody that has legs still.
And again, like, I always believe in this thing. Look, Henry doesn't look washed. The system has looked rough, but I don't think Henry has been washed.
Is it time to move on from Harbaugh?
I've said that for a long time, honestly. However, I will say...
I mean, they did take out the basketball goal in the locker room.
Yes.
And the video games.
Shout out to our friend Todd Monken.
God.
As I have said,
bad coach.
I believe in offensive coordinators making adjustments coming out of their bye.
Yeah.
Now, he's just going to call the good plays now.
I don't think he knows how, but okay. Let's see, 49ers versus the Texans. Is there anybody that you're really starting besides CMC? Are you starting Mac Jones of the West Coast Mac Jones?
Whichever Mac Jones plays is start worthy in a super flex.
Okay.
I really, really hope it is the OG Mac Jones, not this Mr. Irrelevant imposter.
The best Mac Jones.
I hope it is the real Mac Jones. Will the real Mac Jones please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
It'll be next week when he comes in.
If
the real Mac Jones.
I'm sorry if we've confused our
now.
Listeners so much.
Yeah, they're like, what?
The real Mac Jones, the OG Mac Jones,
is Mac Jones.
Is Mac Jones, and if he starts, I'm going to have a dilemma between him and Tyrod Taylor, assuming I get Tyrod Taylor.
James, put that money in.
God, I hope James does it. Please wait until late at night to post this.
When I leave here, I'm sending a text to James.
That's collusion.
What?
That is collusion, and it's unfair.
I am informing the public.
I don't know why I want Tyrod so bad.
I don't know
It's just for this matchup. It is just for him against Cincinnati.
Also, for the new people, OG Mac Jones is Mac Jones. West Coast Mac Jones is Brock Purdy.
They're the same player, basically.
Just on different teams.
Same team.
They're doppelgangers.
You're on the same team now. It's not even on different teams.
That's coming from Foley. I think Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than what he does. But that's anyway.
Nope. I think that's
CMC is it, right?
CMC is it. Oh well, no. I'm sorry. Kittle. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Texas.
Listen.
What are we doing?
Dalton Schultz. If you're desperate.
What about CJ? I mean,
Superflex only.
Yeah. And Nico's concussed.
He is. Which that's part of my reasoning for Schultz. Like, if you're desperate.
Please stay. Don't you have Nico?
I do.
Please stay concussed.
He's not going to make it. I mean, it was a Monday night. He's not going to make it to Sunday. I'm a little sad this week, guys, because on a Monday night, 2 of my best 3 wide receivers got concussed.
They played late. I thought Evans was dead.
He looked like he was going to throw up on the field.
I know. I was like, "Oh, this is not good."
Yeah. Rest easy, King.
Forever tied with Jerry Rice.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to the Bucks versus the Saints. This is evidently Foley's Bonanza game. So, who are you starting on the Bucks?
Bucks and Saints. Oh boy. Oh dear. Who's left? I mean, do you start Tez Johnson at this point?
If you're on by NATO and you don't have anybody, yes.
I don't have him as a Bonanza pick.
Although I will say, if I was in a flex and I had to choose between Tez Johnson and somebody else, I would choose somebody else, and that would be Cade Otton.
Fair, I guess. I don't know. I think I would lean Tez at this point.
Oh, you're just doing that for the ceiling.
MVP. Yeah, ceiling, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Igbuka, you're going to start. I don't know if Godwin plays. If you do, you're not going to start him.
Yeah.
Baker for sure. Whichever running back it ends up being.
It's not going to be Bucky. I don't
think so. But I think you can start whichever running back it is against the Saints. It's a hell of a matchup. Start with confidence, even if it's Rachaad White.
All right, let's talk about the Saints. Parker. Our fellow resident Saints fans not here.
But I can do a great impression of him.
Do it.
Saints are frisky. They're not good, but they're frisky.
I hate the Falcons.
Yeah, FTF. I'm so cool with my long hair.
My kid's great at soccer. So I'm going to say you start Olave.
Yes.
He has looked rather good the last 3 weeks.
He has.
I think you start Kamara.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm starting him in Chopped, which is a very shallow league.
And Superflex. Throw in Rattler.
Okay.
Looked good last week.
Yeah, I don't hate it. You want the shocker pick, though, from the Bonanza? If you have Travis Etienne.
Really?
Devin Neal. I'm sorry. What?
Yes. Look, if I had, this would be just me looking at you. That's crazy talk, but okay.
This is the ultimate call your shot. But the reality is, it's a lot easier.
Happen, but okay.
It's easier to find Bonanza replacements at wide receiver than running back. So if you're really desperate and trying to find a replacement for Travis Etienne or one of the Seattle running backs even.
James owns both of those.
Yeah. So I'm not saying Devin Neal is going to replace both of them for you, James.
How bad was that to draft one as a handcuff and he ends up being better than your starting?
Or they end up being about the same, honestly. And neither of them are what you want them to be.
I know, terrible.
It's frustrating. Yeah, I would much rather, if I own both of them in one league, actually, because I traded for Charbonnet so that I could have the handcuff. And
he's better than?
Maybe. I think they're both good. But it's a situation where neither of them's getting enough work to be reliable.
Yep.
And I would rather Charbonnet have fully taken over or for Charbonnet to do nothing, just for fantasy purposes, mind you, than to have this situation where I just don't know if either of them are going to do something in a given week.
Look, one of my trade things was going to be, me seeing CJ Stroud to James, and then I wanted Ken Walker.
Yeah.
But then this whole mess started, and I was like, I don't want no part of that.
Yeah, it's real ugly. And I get it from their perspective, but it's frustrating from a fantasy perspective.
And James, that was the pick. That was the trade I offered you, and then you never looked at, and I withdrew, and you were like, send me a thing. Anyway, it was Drake London, Ken Walker for CJ Stroud, and one of my decent wide receivers.
You only have Jamar Chase. He's a decent wide receiver.
Shut your mouth. How many wide receivers do you have that are good?
I still got a couple.
You have a couple with almost the same record as me.
Almost the same record. I have a better record than you.
And I'm saying,
win more. Even with all those injuries, I still got some some young guns in there. I have Luther Burden, thank you very much, and I have Tat McMillan. That might be about it.
So many more than me.
Oh, shoot. Oh, AJ Brown. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I got AJ
Who
Brown.
do I got? I'm sorry. I've just got to know this now.
Yeah.
We're battling over here.
This is important.
Jamar.
Kayshawn Booty, I guess.
Oh, I got somebody better.
Is that the good one you were talking about?
No, I have somebody.
Marvin Harrison?
Yeah.
Keon Coleman, Torrey Horton, Alec Ayumanor.
Yes.
Calvin Ridley, Tutu Atwell.
Killing it.
This is great.
Let's move on to the Cowboys.
Anyway, if you've got some cojones and you're not afraid to soil your drawers.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Devin Neal. Yeah, Kansas Jayhawks is your Bonanza play.
Look, let's move on to the next game. The Cowboys versus the Broncos, and I called it. Dak Prescott.
You did call Dak Prescott. I'm sorry. I do have to go back. There's a Bonanza pick I forgot.
Insert banjo here. Go ahead.
Going back to the Bengals.
Oh, Lord, that's way back.
If you have Matthew Stafford, Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Old man for old man.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Cowboys, everybody? You got it's everybody, right?
Yeah. I thought about making George Pickens my boom of the week, but I found a spicier one. I think it's a good matchup for him. Ferguson, I think, is still fine.
Yeah.
Javonte, good to go. Yeah.
All right. So the question, Who in our league had Bo Nix? And it's
Garland.
like 4 points in the first half.
Garland.
What? Who are you starting on the Broncos? Are you expecting this every week? I'm not.
No. I don't think this is the norm for Bo Nix. I think he has that in his range of outcomes always. But you know who is on the Bonanza?
It's getting old, so we'll stop it.
I should have told you to download that on.
Gosh, I would have
the soundboard. Troy Franklin. If you have, as someone at this table has, Marvin Harrison Jr., Troy Franklin is the play.
I'd rather have Mims.
Mims had a good game. I don't think I don't think you can trust it with Mims. I think you'll have more consistency with Troy Franklin. I think it's a Troy Franklin week in a good matchup.
I believe that's centrifuge, as I like to call it, from the person I'm playing this week. But okay.
I don't think he's available in our league anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What about J.K.?
He's fine. Sutton, you absolutely. It's a good matchup. Here's the thing: this is not a good defense we're talking about. So yeah, Sutton I think is as disappointing as he's been.
Yeah,
still a lock start. J.K. Dobbins RB2. I thought about having in the Bonanza.
RJ
couldn't convince myself to do it. Not RJ. Tyler Beatty.
Really?
But I couldn't bring myself to doing it.
I would also, if he's watch out for RJ.
Sure,
I still think Dobbins is better, but he
RJ
is
had
playing
a touchdown last week. So there's that.
So let's move on to the next game. The Titans versus the Colts. Titans. Oh, wow.
Multiple banjos. Not Alec.
Oh, wow. Go ahead.
If you have Trey McBride, as I do.
Oh, gosh. Are you picking him up?
Plug in. I already had Chig.
Yeah, nobody wants Chig.
But I have Trey McBride in a lot of leagues, and I'm going to be looking for Chig Okonkwo to plug in a lot of leagues, because you know who's one of the worst defenses in the NFL against the tight end position? The Indianapolis Colts. So, hello, Chig Okonkwo.
K. Dotton over Chig.
That's close for me. But K. Dotton is a lot higher ownership, I think. So,
really?
Okonkwo is. And then, you know who else? If you have Jahmyr Gibbs, Tajay Spears. Fire him up. I think it's a good game script. They'll be playing from behind the whole time. He'll catch some passes. He'll rack up. PPR only.
Okay. Colts. Everybody. Right?
Yeah. In fact, boom of the week.
Okay.
Alec Pierce.
Ooh.
Will finish ahead of Jordan Addison and/or will finish top 28 wide receivers.
What is he rated right now? Do you know?
I don't know where he ranks, but in consensus, he is 35.
35. Okay. I don't know. But yeah. All right, so let's move on. Packers.
Tennessee secondary. I'm sorry. I just need to. It's so bad. It is so bad. Trent McDuffie went from being a very good corner for Kansas City to he doesn't belong on NFL. He is Jeff Okudah level bad.
He got that bag.
He got that bag and just stopped being worth anything. It is disgusting to watch him play football right now.
Let me ask you, if you got the bag, would you drop? No, just hear me out.
Go to the house.
Would you? Would you like get the bag? Like, oh, my hamstring.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I just need to go to the house.
There ain't no love of the game here. There's love of the money.
So you wouldn't be looking for that third contract. It was like
second contract. I'm good. I am chilling.
I think I agree with you. It'd definitely be flare up on the hamstrings.
It's a different story if you can be like a third string quarterback.
Oh, yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm staying the distance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Nick Mullins.
Exactly.
Just ride that wave.
Exactly. Don't have to take hardly any hits ever.
Quarterback? I ain't playing on special teams.
Yeah, no.
No. Ain't running out there like a bowling ball.
No.
Pass.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I'd play forever. I would be 60 years old.
The hamstring's still flared up. All right, let's move on to the Packers versus the Steelers. Packers.
I don't know.
I think you start everybody.
Dude,
I think that's Love, Jacobs, Kraft, Dobbs.
The wide receivers is what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh,
I would still go Golden, I guess.
I think that's the only two, though. It's not a three-headed monster.
Yeah.
I think it's just those two.
I agree.
Coin flip. Whoever you like. Steelers. Ding, 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 ding. If you have Sam Darnold, fire up Aaron Rodgers.
Really? I like it.
That's You got to. If Flacco, Rodgers are right there together.
Yeah.
Rodgers is looking a little bit better. I will say that.
Wait, but Flacco plays this week. He's not on bye.
I said Flacco and Rodgers.
Yeah,
they're right there together on fantasy level. DK, you fire him up.
Yeah. Even though he got out-muscled by a corner on that interception.
Yeah.
That was kind of sad to see.
I know as big as he is,
I'm a bit of a DK hater, always have been. I think you know this, so I kind of laughed at that.
He's
not good at contested catches.
Here's the funny question for us Mississippians. A.J. Brown or DK Metcalf?
A.J. Brown all day.
I think so, too.
All day. Not even close.
I think DK may be a tad bit faster.
Don't care.
But I think wide receiver is definitely AJ.
Yeah, AJ's got way better hands, way better route runner.
Next, it's going to be the Washington Commanders versus the referees of Kansas City.
This is true. Is Jaden Daniels going to play?
If he doesn't play, are you starting anybody? Which, I know you're probably starting Bill
Krosky Merritt. I'm not excited about it. He got a higher workload and his efficiency went way down.
I really hope somebody at this table plays him.
I probably am going to play him because my choices are not
the greatest.
Yeah.
Some of us chose when that sheet was passed around at draft that had weak buys. We just chose not to even look at it. So here we are.
Oh, I never look at buys.
I don't either. I'm just joking.
And I stand by that strategy because the thing is, even if I had looked at buys, it wouldn't have mattered. Because my team looks completely different than it did at draft day. If I still had that team, maybe I'd be fine going into the buys.
I wouldn't. Just throw it out there.
So yeah, in Chop, you should pay attention to buys when you draft. Everyone else, don't worry about it.
Anybody in Washington? Debo?
Bill is a flex. Debo is a flex.
What's up with Scary Terry?
Did he play last week?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He's like, he went to the abyss.
Yeah, I'm just not interested either way. I don't want to start him.
I was just trying to figure out, is he washed? Is the hamstring hurting?
Got that money? Did he get paid or did
he did get paid?
He got the contract, which was ridiculous. It was too much. I'm sorry. I want to see guys get paid, but Terry's too old and has never been quite elite enough
Ohio
to get that
State people on the offense are terrible. Don't even start. Moving on.
I disagree.
Give me
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Give me 3 wide receivers that are really good.
Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, and I would take Marvin Harrison Jr. as a wide receiver 3, Chris Olave as a wide receiver 3. Either of them would be the best wide receiver 3 in the NFL.
How many have been good at the same time?
That's the thing. They kind of do take turns. It's true.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith has consistently been.
It's sort of like Ohio State quarterbacks.
Oh, hold on. Time out. Hold the phone.
Don't do it. I know you're.
Rob Gronkowski would say, Big Boo and Mike Egbuka.
How many have been good at the same time?
Well, at least 2, because Egbuka and JSN have been good all year.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Olave's been good most of the year, so at least 3 have been good. Garrett Wilson's had a great year until he got hurt. So that's 4 who were all good at the same time. I'm not saying it's LSU level good, but it's the second.
I know. It's just, I get mad at it because it's just like everybody thinks like Ohio's like, please stop drafting Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah, quarterbacks are a different story, for sure.
All right, so let's move on to the referees of Kansas City.
Rashee Rice is
my homies. Got to put him in there. The league leading fantasy point wise.
Yeah, he's consensus number 1 this week.
He's got 1,800 yards passing. Who is he throwing to for that many yards?
Everyone.
I know.
That's
it's like, you get 80 yards, you get 70 yards, you get 50 yards.
He's Oprah.
He is the Oprah of the NFL.
But Rashee Rice came in and immediately looked like a weekly starter for fantasy.
Kelsey.
Hate to say it. Kelsey, it's a good matchup for him. Start Kelsey.
That's all I got, boss.
Yeah, I think that's right. Don't look past Rashee Rice on the wide receiver room because you just don't know who it's going to be. Even in this bipocalypse, there are better options.
Yeah, and last week we told you to just wait and see. Yeah, you waited, you saw. Let's do it. Put him in there.
Yep. I was the one that was more okay with plugging him in.
I don't care for anybody on Kansas City.
Listen, I do not like Rashee Rice at all. I don't like the Chiefs at all. And I thought, rant time, quick rant. I'll make this quick. Tight rant here.
You like Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Jackson Mahomes.
Talking trash about Detroit, saying we don't do all that extracurricular stuff. We play between the whistles. Sir, you have Kareem Hunt on your team and Rashee Rice, who is finishing up, as you're saying this, a 6-game suspension for endangering lives, and your whole friggin' team is wearing free Rashee shirts. Don't stop it with that nonsense. The free Rashee, as if he didn't deserve what he got.
Yeah, I mean, only, leaving the scene of the incident. And come on. Yeah, I agree. That's all we got because it was a short week and we didn't have loudmouth Evan to fill in all this empty airspace. So it's going to be a shorter one, but I know it's Halloween time.
It is Halloween.
And look, I'm just going to throw this out here. I was guilty of watching Halloween movies this week, and I watched Him. For anybody who is thinking about watching this terrible movies, do not do it. Don't even waste your time. It is the worst. Look, if you like scrolling on your phone and watching a movie in the background, it's not even worth that. That's how bad it is. The movie makes zero sense. It's, I don't know. The dude sold his body to the devil, and that went all the way back to the first years of the NFL.
Okay.
And don't watch it. You'll be going, what the freak is going on here? The whole movie is terrible. Don't watch it.
I had it on my list to watch this month.
Take it off?
The first Sunday. No, I did. The first Sunday of the month, I was planning to go see it in theaters. And Sunday got here and I was like, I can't put myself through this. It seems like this is going to be so bad. I don't want to give up these 2 hours of my life.
It is.
It's good to know I've made the right decision there.
I mean, there's not, how it's football.
Yeah.
It's
I had that thought too.
Nope. There is literally no part in that movie with football that is good.
Oh dear. Does it seem like the filmmakers just don't even know ball? Or was it just a non-factor in the plot?
It's like a Karen on football. Like, they know nothing about it, but they're going to show it.
It's Jordan Hudson.
Jordan Hudson movie. Yes. I can't even explain. I would like one of you to watch it and comment. Did you like it? Because maybe I'm the one. But everybody at my house was like, what the heck is going on?
I've talked to a lot of people. I haven't met a single person who liked that movie. Didn't you also watch Scream this week?
I did watch Scream. Look.
How'd you feel about it?
That's just an all-time, just a way to kick off Halloween. It's just a good movie.
Yeah.
A good premise. At the time when you watched the movie, nobody knew there was 2 killers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, nobody knew that. It was like the first of its time to throw that at you. It's sort of like a mainstream movie. Great movie.
Yeah. And spoiler alert, the killers are David Arquette and Courtney Cox. So, sorry.
Wow. Hey, we're going to watch this week. So my family kind of moved on from, I'm sorry we're doing this.
No, I'm not sorry.
Look, my family moved on. They were like, we don't know if we want to watch a scary after the Him movie, which I understand. So you know what? I'm bringing them on board. They've never seen it.
Jeepers
Even my
Creepers.
wife. No, I would love Jeepers Creepers, but no, I'm not. It's semi-horror / thriller. 7.
It's a great one, man.
None of them have seen it. What's in the box?
It's a great one. Yeah, absolutely.
Box. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to tell you what's in the box. We've spoiled enough for you.
Look in the box.
It's donuts.
Lots of donuts. Jelly-filled donuts.
So I am like 20 minutes into The Monkey.
Great.
Let me just say about this movie, about this director. It's directed by Osgood Perkins. And so far, it's good. Yeah, I'm not far enough in it to have a strong opinion.
I think you'll like it.
This director is so confusing to me. His first movie was I Am the Pretty Little Thing That Lives in the House. It is one of my least favorite horror movies of all time.
Never seen that one.
It is so bad. I hate it so much. And then he had one that I know Evan has seen called The Black Coat's Daughter. I have watched this movie multiple times trying to like it, could not get into it. But then last year he comes out with Longlegs. And I loved Longlegs with Nicolas Cage.
Didn't watch it.
My favorite horror movie of the year. Osgood Perkins, by the way, son of Anthony Perkins.
Really? I didn't know that.
Norman Bates in Psycho.
We all go a little crazy
sometimes. And now he's got The Monkey, which is it's a comedy. It's a horror comedy, basically.
Gory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
And it's really interesting. And he's got another movie coming out later this year. He's an interesting person.
With monkeys.
Does it also have monkeys in it?
I think so.
Interesting. Up next is Until Dawn, which is very loosely based on the video game Until Dawn, which
really
Evan I know has already seen it. He caught it in theaters, didn't invite me, but I don't have high hopes for it. I really like the game. This doesn't look good, but I'm going to give it a shot. And then I am very, very excited.
Have you watched it?
No, I have not watched it yet.
No, I'm talking about
okay. Everything, all of these are things I have not watched yet, but we're going to get into a theme over the weekend of romantic horror movies. Or they have romance themes, as I understand it. Have you seen Drop? Drop is the first one.
I kind of want to. I hadn't done it. I kind of want to, though.
So as I understand it, Drop has something to do with a date gone horribly wrong.
Yes, and the airdrop.
Okay. I go in knowing as little as possible, but I do know that. And then going to follow that up with Companion, which is about an AI girlfriend, I think.
Oh, is that with Jennifer? What's her name?
Hudson? No.
Married to Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, you're thinking of no, I don't think so.
No, that's it. There's one with her in it, though. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyways, I think I know what you're talking about. So that one's Companion. I've heard pretty good things about. Things I've heard great things about. I don't have the DVD here, but Together with Dave Franco, I've heard very good things. I've heard it's one of the best horror movies of the year. It's another hey, there are a couple and bad things happen.
Speaking of this, during the off season, do we just turn into a movie review?
I'm down.
Okay, just throwing it out there.
Heart Eyes is the last of the romantic ones. Heart Eyes. I think it's a Valentine's Day themed horror movie.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check that out as well. Should have watched this last weekend, all those during my anniversary weekend.
See, those are not horror movies to me. And that looks scary. I don't want to watch that.
This will be a rewatch for me. Talk to Me. Very, very good. Like it a lot. Evan didn't like it as much. It's an Australian horror, and look, I have very little patience for an Australian accent. I was not prepared for that with Deadly Animals, although I still enjoyed it, or Dangerous Animals.
Such a good movie. I don't know.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. But even with the Australian accents, I like Talk to Me a lot, and I'm rewatching it in preparation for new movie by the same director, Bring Her Back, which Evan tells me he liked a lot. So we'll see if it lives up.
This guy and Evan, they will get into some movies you've never heard of.
Bring Her Back is supposed to be one of the best of the year.
We are going to watch this. I've never seen that.
Okay. So Black Phone, this is a rewatch for me as well. I liked it, didn't love it. You'll probably like it more than I did, to be honest with you. Really? You like Stranger Things. It kind of has a little bit of that vibe, that 80s vibe, Stephen King-ish vibe. So I think you'll like it a lot. I liked it. I just didn't love it. But I am going to also watch Black Phone 2 in theaters. You're welcome to join. Probably, Sunday. I'm going to catch that Sunday. Also,
I can't watch it because Predator comes out.
What a shame.
Predator's going to be better than Black Phone 2?
I will be in theaters on Sunday to see the Black Phone 2. And also, I will be in the theaters on Saturday to see Shelby Oaks. This is the one I'm most excited to see in theaters. Shelby Oaks is the name of it. It looks freaky, and I'm super excited about it. And then last but not least, Weapons. It's a rewatch. Subjecting my wife to it this time.
Poor lady.
It's a lot of fun. Another one with a lot of 80s vibes to it. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Something else I did watch that I did not say earlier, and it's not a horror movie. Old Boy. Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. I do like the Korean version.
I was about to ask which version.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
But I like both of them.
Yeah.
Such a messed up. Whoever thought of that was just dude, you got some problems.
Samuel L. Jackson was in it too, right?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. He got beat up with a white mohawk. Yes. But look, hey, that's what we got here, guys. Love talking to y'all.
Good luck, and come on down to the Bonanza.
Ding, 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 ding.